What's going on, guys? EJ here, bringing you another daily shave. So today's video is going to feature more of the hardware, not the software. But for the software today, we're going to be using a pre-shave, which is going to be from the Blades Grim. This is the shave gel, and this is Smolder, a nice, how do you say, gourmand scent. Sweet, spicy, really subtle though, not too overpowering. We're going to be using my absolute favorite, Stirling Soap Co. Excellent soap. Excellent soap. We also are going to use the frost drops because it was warm outside today, and I got the soap already in the bowl along with the frost drops. Aftershave, of course, it's going to be matching. Gotta have that. And then the brush is going to be a Stirling War brush. I believe this was their second brush, $7. Excellent brush, excellent price. Now, for the weapon of choice. So I've been, like I said, and I think in my previous video, or I think the West Coast shaving video, I've been using straights a lot more lately. So I was thinking about using my Dovo right here. This is I believe a 5/8 blade. Or I could use my Martinez Mastiff blade, but I decided to go with the Nimrod razor. And he doesn't really have an official name for it yet. But this thing is a behemoth. I can call it the behemoth, but I can call it the cleaver as well. And you can see the size difference between these two blades. So the Martinez blade has a very good size to it. But when you compare it to the Nimrod, this thing is massive. I think it's over 1.5 inch blade. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna be using this today. And I've been honing my own razors, and I can definitely tell when it's a synthetic edge or a natural edge. And when I use this off camera for the first time, we don't wet the face by the way, it felt very smooth. It didn't feel as toothy as a synthetic edge would. Not saying that it's bad. Synthetic edges are also great too. But me personally, since I hone, I love my conical edge that I put on. But that's just me. So we're gonna go ahead. As for Nimrod Blades, which is the highlight for today's video, I believe the gentleman's name is Julian. He's based out in Germany. He is fairly new. Like I just stumbled upon his post. I forgot. I think someone shared a picture that he made a straight razor, and I was like, man, that looks cool. And so I personally messaged him and asked, I'm interested in purchasing one. How can I go about it? He gave me a great deal on it, and so it took a while to get here because, as you guys know, what's going on with the pandemic and everything, and all the mail that's being arriving very slowly as of lately. So it took about a little over a month to get here. So I was like, oh man, I honestly thought I wouldn't see the day I ever this razor would ever reach its destination. But here you go, we got the soap. But I'm happy that it finally made it over here. And when I used it, it was very smooth. So right away, I knew it was a natural edge, but I had to be sure. So I just PM'd him and just asked him. He's like, oh yeah, it was finished, and the finishing stone was from a JNat. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, no wonder it was very smooth. But right away, though, for the soap, because I use about a nickel-sized dollop, and I just spread it nice and evenly to the bottom of the bowl. So it gets this nice coverage, but as you guys can see, we got a great load. It's dry, we're gonna add a little bit of water. I hope everyone's doing okay. Over here in Reno, the sky was very ashy for the past couple of days because of the fires that's going on in California, and I believe there's one in Tahoe. In Tahoe is a stone throws away from us, and you can just see the ash in the air. It has been crazy lately, Such a great year, 2020, huh? just when you think people just couldn't catch a break, I still remember the days of beginning and wet shaving when back in the day, lather, if it was very voluminous, it was a great soap. And nowadays, you just more or less the low structure dense, thick paint-like lather, which is what I absolutely strive for as best as I can. And Stirling Soaps is no slouch in that department. Excellent people, excellent product, excellent pricing. Love their interviews. Rod, Mandy, if you guys ever tune into this video, thank you so much for providing the community with exceptional service and products. And I will continue to support your guys' brand. Because I just love the fact that you can just PM Rod and he'll get to you, you know, maybe not right away, but he does his best. You know, I just ask him simple questions, and you know, if he's bringing back certain things, and it, you know, it's really nice to know that someone will take the time out of their day to respond to you. So, but as you can see, I'm gonna stop lathering right now because we're just about there. And I love using the bowl just because you can control the consistency of your lather. So I keep it low structure, able to keep the brush nice and full. I'm just gonna add a tad bit more water. You know, if you're a person who doesn't like to load from the tub, I mean, I have no problem with it, but sometimes a bowl just comes in handy. Okay, put that down. Here we go. Whew, okay. So, as you can tell, this blade covers a lot of real estate onto the face, so just, you know, you gotta mind your technique when you use this. And this is a quarter hollow. Oh. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. That zoom in, it's taking it off just fine. But as I stated, I have used this before, so I've been trying to hone my technique just in terms of the size of the blade. Sorry. Beautiful audible feedback. And the soap is just excellent. It's providing excellent slickness, the excellent cushion that I would need to use for a straight razor. Granted, I didn't need to use the pre-shave, but for me, when I straight razor shave, it just heightens the experience for me, personally. Massive blade. It's a little tricky too when you wear glasses. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, that was excellent. Place that down. Going to relather for pass 2. Still trying to get used to this blade because I just love the sheer size of it. It's awesome. Granted, I'm pretty sure as a functional piece, some straight razor users will probably not like the size of the blade. They may just find it bothersome and pretty much unnecessary. But you know, to each their own. Hey, you use what you want to use and whatever you're comfortable with, go ahead. You know, it's your shave, your experience. You enjoy it. You can't always expect others to like what you like. So and that's what I love about hobbies. But of course, you're always gonna have, you know, a few bad eggs, you know, that definitely just want to preach that their way of shaving or life in general is just better than yours. So there's that. Even though Old Spice doesn't do their original scent, I still have a mint condition porcelain bottle of the aftershave splash, and let me tell you, even though it's faded over the years because it was a old vintage set that I bought, the Stirling Spice smells damn near identical to the old Shulton formula, which is phenomenal. It's like scent that your granddad would wear, and it's very nice. So, just gonna hydrate this a little more. Man, gotta love Stirling. Like I said, I think it was not in my channel, I would say. I think it was on West Coast Shaving. Like Stirling was like one of the biggest regrets of not trying when I first started. Oh yeah, very smooth. But that's neither here nor there. Because I have a plethora of their scents. And for me, as of lately, you know, with the whole pandemic thing going on, yes, I can go to any Target, you know, Walmart, and get like, you know, bath products or whatever, but I just order from Stirling. Shampoo bars, body bars, lotions, all that good stuff. For anyone new or getting into the hobby, any new guy watching this channel, got a little pimple right there, only one dot, but it's okay. Just a little disclaimer, if you're using a straight razor and you have a pimple like underneath your neck, just know that you are going to get it regardless. Like no matter how smooth the edge is, it's sharp, it's going to go over it and it's going to clip it. So it's like one little dot there, so nothing too unbearable. Wet a little right here just to get across the grain. Oh yeah. Give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. I heard my daughter coming in. And last thing you want to do is have a child come in while your spears are shaving. Oh yeah. Always right there at the chin area that needs to be touched up. There you go, and that's all she wrote, other than just that one little dot right there. No other cuts, no weepers, so that is a win. So what I'm going to do is just fill around really quick, because the residual slickness from Stirling is more than adequate for doing touch-up passes. So as always, right here going underneath my neck area, because it goes across when it grows. So I'm gonna there we go. So this little itty bitty stubble. Fill around a little more. That's it. Just gonna stop right there. Oh man. What a phenomenal blade and edge. Hats off to you, Julian. Pat the face dry. Man, skin feel, post-shave feel on the soap, excellent. Little things already sealed up already, so that's already gone. But nice and smooth. So, quick rundown before we go to the post-shave. So, this is the Blaze Grim, I believe. Yep, Blaze Grim, Shave Gel, Smolder, Stirling Spice, excellent soap. Rod, Manny, keep doing what you're doing, and I'll always be there. We use the Frost Drops, excellent stuff. Very easy to use when adding it to your soap. Whoops, dropped my razor blade right there. The brush, Sterling Bore, excellent. Phenomenal value, phenomenal performance. And then the blade of choice is going to be the Nimrod, the cleaver. That's what I'm gonna call it for now on. But man, massive blade. Love this thing. And of course, I'll go ahead and get to the aftershave splash. This is in their old amber apothecary bottles. Now they moved on to the flask, which is fine. I dig the flask a little more, but I do appreciate the throwback apothecary bottles that they were rocking and rolling in the beginning. But oh man, excellent shave. As always, I'll have a link in the description for everything that is used here today. As for the blade, I'm going to go ahead and just leave Julian's page to Nimrod Blades down in the description, because he doesn't have a website. You just get in touch with him, and then he'll take care of everything on how you want your razor to be done. But yeah, that's my shave for tonight. Everyone stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.